All right, guys, we're back. Let's continue on with this story. Is he just being nice to me? The apothecary, as if sensing her skepticism, doubles down. I could really tell you put your heart into it. It was simply wonderful. Thanks, offers Kanye, who just wants the entire conversation to be over. She briefly considers how she is going to make her grandmother cease her little traveling art show. But then realizes that train is likely left the station. That is hilarious. Shaking her head to banish her increasingly shrill thoughts, she grips the bag of medicine tightly and turns to leave. But just as she reaches the door, oh, excuse me, had a yawn there. Wow, it came out of nowhere. She hears a loud thud from somewhere back in the shop. Connie turns around to see the apothecary crouching on the floor. Hey there, you okay? When the man does not reply, Connie moves toward him. She assumes he just slipped on something, or perhaps hit his head on one of the low hanging shelves in the crowded shop. But the moment she draws close to him, she hears him begin to scream inside her mind. My leg, my leg, my leg, my leg. Oh God, where's my leg? Panicked, Connie looks down and discovers that the man's leg is gone. Damn. Okay. Help me, screams. Help me, screams the voice in her head. Help me. As Connie looks on in horror, the man's fingers begin to shimmer and vanish. He reaches out for her. What the hell is happening? He reaches out for her, his other hand, only to find out that it too is no longer there. Soon his arms will go, then his legs, then the side of his face warbles out of existence, causing a stray eyeball to roll out of its socket and onto the floor. What the hell? Wow. Hell, says the voice. I guess he was trying to say help, if it could even be called that anymore. I can't. A moment later, what remains of the pitiful shopkeeper. Why I gotta be? My God, I don't know where these yawns are coming from. I apologize. God, dog. It's like they're catching me off guard. It's like I'm in the middle of talking. It's like, bam, yawn. It's like, oh man. A moment later, what remains of the pitiful shopkeeper? Why do you be pitiful? Collapses into a heap of ash, releasing a small puff into the suddenly silent air. This is insane. As Kane stumbles back in horror, she hears cacophony. I will stick with that. Cacophony of terror rising up outside. Oh God, what's happening? My arms. Where are my arms? Why can't I see? Connie bursts out of the store and finds herself in a nightmare. Homes slough off the sides of cliffs, taking out pieces of scaffolding as they fall. Screams echo out everywhere, creating an opera fit for hell. Villagers running mad circles before exploding into dust. Wow. Does this really happen, or is this just a dream? Their clothing drifting this way and that as it floats untethered through the air. This is strange. As she stares at the scene, wide-eyed, a single thought suddenly inserts itself into the forefront of her mind. Grandma. Kind of breaks into a run. Why would that make her think? Oh well, she wanted to run to her grandma. Okay, I get it. The crumbling world around her is suddenly forgotten. She leaps from one piece of fallen debris to the next, using them as stepping stones to cross a world that is increasingly losing cohesion. As she continues her mad dash, flecks of ash are blown into her face, her mouth, eyes. Ash, ash, ash. Building and buildings and people all reduced to so many cinders in the wind. She soon arrives at her childhood home. It was once a place of precious memories, a place she regarded as an oasis in an increasingly mad world, but now it is nothing but a pile of ash. As she gapes unbelievingly at the sight, a faint sound suddenly reaches her ears. Kaine. She's alive. Grandma's alive. With a speed born out of panic, she leaps into the giant pile and begins shoving it aside. It stings her eyes, burns her lungs, but she continues on, heedless of the danger. Finally, she pulls a small, blackened form out of the darkness. "Come on, Grandma," she whispers. "We're getting out of here." Without waiting for a response, Connie gathers her grandmother in her arms and breaks into a mad run, hoping to escape the chaos. Even then, Connie was strong as hell. They just lift the woman up. But the wave of ash has become... Oh, sorry about that. Turn this damn phone off. Alright, sorry. The wave of ash has become a tsunami, and before she can make it to a few desperate steps, it reaches out with a cruel hand. Oh, dang it, I hit the button, sorry. Connie stumbles and falls, sending her and her grandmother tumbling into ashes. One glance at her feet is enough to reveal the culprit. Her right leg has vanished at the point just below the knee. "Oh, it'll take more than that to stop me," mutters Connie as she slings her grandmother over her shoulder and begins to crawl away. "We're going to make it. We're going to live." As she crawls, her grandmother seems to grow lighter, as if trying to magically reduce the weight of her own burden. And as Connie continues to struggle, she hears a small, soft voice enter her ear. "Thank you, Connie. Thanks." As the voice drifted away, the last pile of ash that used to be her grandmother drifts away on a soft breeze. These things are long, man. My God. Connie screams an impossibly sad and lonely sound and begins trying to pull the ashes back to her. This can't be happening. It can't be happening. But the ashes are mingling with all the other detritus. Yeah, detritus from the collapsed village. I've never seen that word before. Detritus. From the collapsed village. And soon she can no longer tell which particles belong to who. Come on, come on. Calm the fuck on already! I'm sorry I had to do it like that. She had to capitalize. As she continues her frantic digging, her hand suddenly closes around a piece of soft, ragged fabric, her grandmother's shawl. Jesus, these things are long. I knew this place was a lie. I knew it, and I still couldn't do anything. I couldn't save anyone. I couldn't even escape. I just felt the peace in the place. I felt the peace in the place, and I accepted it. I wanted it. That's why there was nothing here. No reason to live. No goal. No anything. So this is why I'm... Is that Vice? Suddenly a new voice enters Kane's world.
"I say, can you hear me?"
After a moment, the voice calls out again, louder and clearer.
"Now then, you wish to get him back, hmm?"
"Him?" replied Kane. "Who are you talking about?"
For the love of all the heavens, I always did know you were a handful.
Though the voice immediately begins to grate on Kane's nerves, there is something else as well, a kind of warmth, almost a familiarity.
Are you truly so daft that you have already forgotten one of your beloved traveling companions and friends?
Says the voice, which causes something deep in Kane's memories to surge forth. That's right, I had friends, and I was fighting to get one of them back. At this realization, a blinding, radiant beam of light shoots out across the ash-covered world. Covering her eyes with one trembling hand, Kane reaches for it.
Do hurry back now, hussy.
Good old Vice. Nice. It's something about the way he says hussy that's hilarious to me. Hussy.
What is the matter? Do you still not remember? You've not time to become lost in your thoughts.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Right. Okay. Let's get him back!
Can I use magic now?
Use
Yay.
my magic to topple the beast. I presume you know how to use
That
magic,
slam that
yes?
he does,
And give us
even
a
in the
show, hussy.
even the first
I need
fight.
your help to take out this goddamn fuckwaffle!
The first fight against him, he's so nerve-wracking how many times he does that.
Use my power to knock the creature down with magic.
There we go. There we go.
Well done. Now clobber the beast.
Let's fuck it up good! Shit, this thing is tough.
Let the next
He is
onslaught
tough.
be our last.
Hey, Vice.
Yes.
Thanks.
Have you been in your camps again?
Fuck your face.
That's more like.
Right. I'll be starting all the nice stuff. That slam that he does, when he starts doing them like that, it's annoying as hell.
A new sound of mind, hussy. What you're attempting is extremely.
Cram it, book. I'm doing this.
I see.
Come on, we getting there.
Let not your resolution waver before mere illusions again, hussy.
Don't worry. I'll do what needs to be done.
This part sucks, man. Trying to decide, like, pick which one of them are spewing out the magic. Come on. Ah. Get your ass down here.
Do not relent in your assault.
Time to close this out!
There we go.
Let us finish this.
There we go. Look at Kaine doing it. Let's go. Ooh, get him haymakers. Oh. Get him the combo, Ultra. I had to do it, I'm sorry.
So this is a replicant's potential.
Wow.
Hey, don't go. Gotta go back. Don't come back.
Shut up! I already made up my mind. Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me? So I am going to get you back, and I don't care what it takes.
Yay.
Who the fuck do you think you are to just up and disappear like that, huh? I'm the one who gets to decide what my life means to me. It's my life, and I'll do whatever I want with it. So quit wasting time like a brainless fuckwit and get your ass back here now!
I love it. Connie's in love. That's that walk, boy, that she got. She is strutting along. Yes, we want to recover him. And say that deleting the ending D will be restored. Yes. Cool. So now we got our stuff back. This game right here is an ass, man. I didn't realize I did that many other quests. 100%. Yep. Didn't quite get all the words yet. Give me my stuff. They really got to show you the whole thing. This is just hilarious. I just think this is funny as hell. Like, yeah, man, just let's show them we giving them all this stuff back. Just like when they took it away. All right.
I leave the rest to you, hussy.
All right. So here we go. I don't know if we're done fighting or if this is just the ending right here. Yeah, look, that might just be it. Whoa, that thing is down. That's huge. Was that Emil? That is Emil.
Our journey may have been meaningless.
What the
Our
hell was Emil
past
at?
may have been a mistake.
But we're not going back.
Even if this world comes to an end.
Because this is the world with the people we cherish.
It's like a big ass flower. I was just gonna say, there's a huge flower. I have more questions than answers. Wow. Okay. Well, guess that was it. There's some things that you understand, but there's also a lot about it that is like still questions need to be answered. Now, I will let me give my full review of this entire game. Okay, so that at least I'll be able to see if there's some extra scene or something at the end of the game. We'll be able to see. But this is a good game. It's a great game actually. It's the combat is great. The story it throws you off, but like the gist of everything is good. So I'll say, I'll say it's a good game. A great usually, like, the things about this game that throws you off is the way you have to do the endings, and the story is still kind of, you feel like there's no real wrap up. Like, you get him back, rescue him and everything, but you don't know how they going about it, or what happened in the background. You just kind of make it up yourself, I guess. I would give the game, maybe, I would say a 7 or 8 out of 10, like right in that range, like a 7.5. The side quests and stuff on here are fetch quests. They are annoying as hell. I would not sugarcoat that about this game. The side quests are annoying. Um, the main quests are pretty decent in themselves, even though you got to go through so much to see the full story of them. They're still pretty good once you see how the whole thing shapes out on most of them anyway. Gameplay is great. Let me see. I'm trying to think of fighting. The battle system is great. Items use is great. The mechanics of the game is great. Different variety of enemies, great. Some of the bosses are great. Now, one thing I will say about the bosses is that, as she crescendos here, the bosses you think that are gonna be weak actually turn out to be harder on here sometimes than the ones you think that aren't weak. Like, the ones you think, oh man, this dude's gonna be strong, like the Shadow Lord. Like, the Shadow Lord has some moves, but the Shadow Lord is not as strong as you think he is. Like, he really is not. And you can beat him quickly. Like, really quickly. He just doesn't present much of a great challenge, like, in that way. I thought he was going to be extremely tough because he pretty much has your powers. So, yeah. Nothing else to really say. I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm trying to think of everything else about it. I'm trying to wait for this. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything else I can add to. I think I really pretty much went over everything. It's an older game, so it didn't have all that deep detail like the new games involve. I think the world building is great. You just feel like there's more to it, but I still haven't played Automata yet, and I do plan to play Automata in a little bit. I just got some other stuff I want to knock out first, but I will eventually get to Automata and yeah, complete that, and hopefully they'll be able to answer some of these questions or whatever. We'll see though. Let me see if there is some sort of something at the end here. I got a gold trophy. I don't know what that is. Oh, for getting in an E. A part ingredient has been added. Visit that woman's house to acquire a new weapon. Ah, okay. Okay. I guess that is it. All right. So I know that if you go to Kaine's house in a new in a new game plus, or you'll get her weapon basically as a one-handed blade. Um, but I mean, I really have nothing else to say about this one. This was a long little journey to get through that. I'm glad we're done with it. Thank you guys for sitting through with me through the whole thing. Like I said, great game, good game. I'm gonna keep it between the good before I hit great, because there's some things about the game I feel could have been better. So good game. Um, Horrible side quest. But well, I can say horrible, but just annoying. Annoying side quests. The main quests are great, but you know. But thank you guys for rocking with me through this entire journey. I'm glad we are done. I will be playing Automata at some point coming up soon. I'm just trying to knock out some stuff and get this memory off here so I can start using some of this memory on the P5. You know, got some work to do. But guys, come back and we'll get to some more games. But thank you all for rocking with me. If you're new to my channel, please do like and subscribe. If you did the content, come back for some more, guys, and I will see you in the next game. Peace. It's definitely a game worth playing. I will leave you with that. It's definitely a game worth playing. So yeah, despite my gripes. Yeah. Peace.